Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first full episode of Buddy Talkin, where we play games, talk shop, and have a good time doing it. We have got our best of three webcam series to play, where hopefully I can avoid playing Sleeve It or Eat It. I'm your host, Wes, aka the Poke Giant, and I'm having a bit of a camera issue to start off. I bought two of the same webcam, and OBS isn't recognizing one of them, so just a logo for me today. However, I am joined here today by the illustrious, the innovative, and the pillar of the community, Chef Husky. Husky, how you doing?
Hello, hello. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. How was your week?
Good so far. Just starting. I put out my Mega Chandelier video this morning, and it's kind of popping off. So it's looking more like that might be what I take to Baltimore, if it can hit that 100 sub goal, which we're already halfway there. So
Okay, so we're already looking ahead to Baltimore.
yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Okay, so before we get into our very first game, and we got our webcam games all set up. We got mine over here. Hello, everyone. There's my hand. We also have Chef's over here. Give us a thumbs
That's
up
my
there,
hand.
Chef. Look at that. Perfect. And trying to figure out the mix board. There it is. Perfect. So, before we get into our very first games, I've got a quick question for you, Chef. Chef, how was your week? What did you get up to this last week?
Let's see. Over the weekend, I went to this place called Level 99. Are you familiar with that?
I am not.
So it's almost like they called it like an escape room, like on crack. It's almost like so it's got mental puzzles, it's got physical puzzles, where you can do, like, little, like, mazes and escape rooms and whatnot, and you can do, like, these, like, athletic challenges and stuff like that. I am not in shape whatsoever at all to be doing that kinda thing, and so I'm very sore right now.
I mean,
But,
that's fair. That's fair.
yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. It was my friend's birthday.
Okay, so it sounds like the escape rooms you got over there are significantly different than the ones I've got here. So, just for context, this is like Western Canada, close to Vancouver area. Chef, where are you from?
Mm. I am from the Washington, DC area.
Okay, right on, right in the heart of the
Yeah,
political landscape of the U.S.
for better, for worse.
For better or for worse, yeah, there you go. Nice. So, yeah, so you guys seem like you have a bit more of a budget for your escape rooms. Ours over here are it's like two rooms and it's all just like mag locks for everything. It's like find the key and then just like hope for the best pretty much. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
We have
So,
plenty of that too.
okay,
Yeah.
you just got some cooler ones than we do, I guess.
Yeah, this one, I think it's just like a one-off franchise that I think they have a couple of stores around the area. They're it's kinda crazy. It's really cool.
Nice. Okay. Sick. Well, let's before we get started in the games, let's do a little bit of context. So I've got over here this deck that
Mhm.
that I've been working on for a long time. It's kind of a fun story with these games that are going on. I've got right here. Oh, the camera is. There we go. Is it gonna work? I've got Yan Mega EX. It was the very first video that I put out that got more than 30,000 views on a short, and then was the first one to surpass 1,000 views on a long term video. So that's kind of my specialty. And if we look over to your side, what's going on here?
Alright. Well, anybody who's familiar with my channel probably knows my specialty by this point. It would be Team Rocket, where if I can find the Spite Ops or the Mewtwo. Let's see where you at. You know what? Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is my contribution to the Team Rocket cause.
There we go.
Um Yeah, so I'm a big Team Rocket guy. I've been doing a lot of Team Rocket content since Destined Rivals, actually. And funny you should mention Yen Mega also, because what actually led me to Team Rocket in the first place was a cook-off, a 1v1 cook-off that I did with Totodile Gang, where he challenged me with Yen Mega EX, and I challenged him with I want to say it was Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I'm not exactly sure. Uh, and so
Okay, this
that's
is
that's
this is
kind
a
of like
matchup that you're familiar with already.
yeah, it was my first introduction to Team Rocket was essentially just building Yen Mega and building Team Rocket.
Jeez.
So
Okay. So speaking of cook-offs, while we get shuffled up here, we can just chat about how we actually got in contact the very first time. It was through one of your cook-offs.
yeah, Yeah, so I do these cook-offs. I do 1v1 cook-offs every now and then with other creators just because I want to be involved in the community. Like I feel like the VGC has a lot of collabing, and the TCG I've never really felt like had a whole lot of that. And so I'm like, oh, if there isn't very much of a creator community, I kind of want to build one. And so I made this Discord server with the TCG creators where anybody who wants to be involved with it, anybody who wants to be part of a greater community can be, and just provide resources for everyone who wants it. Just provide collab opportunities and things like that. So
Totally.
I feel like the cook off was a great way to do that.
Yeah, I mean it was a ton of fun. I did. Oop, pressing the function buttons. I got the wrong ones. There we go. I did the most recent one, which was awesome. It was a ton of fun. Thanks again for putting that on. And it went good. It went good. What was it? I finished top seed day one, and then going into day two, I lost immediately on my first round and eliminated
think,
myself. So
I think I remember that. What was the round?
it was we had to use Erica's Vileplume. Erica's
That's
Vileplume
right.
EX. And I had this I was like, okay, well everyone has to use it, so I'm gonna try and like cheese Flareon EX as my way to generate energy early in the game. And
Mm.
then it didn't really work. I usually just got stuck with a Flareon and then like Erica's Gloom. And I'm like, all right, well, we're not doing a whole ton here. And then my opponent had the nuts, so it just didn't work. It was one of those ones where you win some, you lose some, um, and I ended up losing some. So there we go.
Gotcha. I mean, to make it the top cut though, in a group of your peers is something in itself though.
Yeah, it was fun. I had my live stream chat going on, and one person was very helpful, suggesting the Blaziken from I think it was is it Perfect Order, the baby Blaziken? Perfect Order? I don't know.
Uh, the baby Blaziken.
I might be
I want to say it
from.
was earlier than that.
I
I
think
think
it
it's been
was
around for a
earlier than
little
that.
bit.
Yeah, the one where you can discard two to deal 120 to I think it's to two or to one of your opponent's
Yeah,
bench Pokemon. Yeah,
that was like the sauce for like the Slow King no Kyurem, I think.
yeah, the Slow King no Kyurem. That was a good one. I played against oh I can't remember their name now. But they were awesome. They had a solid build as well. Both of us it was our first time playing Slowking, and neither one of us knew what the telepathic energy did. So we both had the Dunsparce build put together, and both of us turn one attached to Dunsparce with our telepathic energy, and
I think I saw that.
we're both confused. We're like, why are we not getting the opportunity to grab some basics? And it was because we didn't attach it to a psychic Pokemon. So now you know, and I've never made the mistake again. So
Yeah, I think me and Bluestone were watching all the live streams as they were happening. I think we watched that happen live.
yeah,
That was pretty
just
funny.
like oh no. Okay, well now that we know the decks that are being played, let's go ahead and roll into some games. I've got a
Sure.
dice going here. Chef, do you want heads or tails?
Give me tails.
That is that is a heads. Okay, I'll go second, I think.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'll swap that camera back over to you, and let's get this game rolling.
Okay.
This is one of those decks where it's like weird that I have so many reps with it because it in any other circumstance does not do good. I think I've played this to locals twice and both times it's just like a not a
Oh
good
my,
situation.
oh my God, who shuffled this deck? There's all my energy. All right, I have a mulligan. I'm gonna
Okay,
reshuffle.
sounds good. Let's see if I can fare any better. We got our 7 and we have a basic and it is ugly after that.
Fair enough. Let's see. One more. There we go. All right, let's try that. 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have a basic.
Perfect, perfect.
Let me put out my prizes because I've been guilty of forgetting that multiple times at a regional.
Just want to
I actually
see
don't
some.
play a whole lot. IRL. There we go.
Okay, so it's a weird shadow, but like, does that actually make a difference? Let me just see. Okay, it's actually a lot more legible if I do that. Nice. Okay, we're figuring out lighting on the fly. First episode, getting it all worked out. Okay. So, I think we're ready to roll.
Ready to roll? All right.
All right, game
Good
one.
luck.
Let's see how it goes. Starting
Good
off
luck.
with the tarantula, and I've got for myself a. Oh, there it is.
Light active. Gotcha. All
Yep.
right. I'm gonna go ahead and bench one of these. Oh, I should probably draw for turn, huh?
I mean, it's usually helpful.
Yeah. I'm gonna go transceiver. I'll grab proton, play proton.
As someone that plays so much Team Rocket, does it feel bad knowing that every deck is just kind of copying the petrol engine from your specialty?
I kind of figured it would happen because, like, I mean, God, petrol is just such a good card in general.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Mimikyu. Let's go Spud or Tarantula.
It felt so weird to go from Arvin to petrol as like the only other option.
I think I just benched the Articuno and I pass. Let me
Okay.
shuffle that.
Just gonna do something really quick, get rid of that bar.
Kind of want that first mulligan back where I had all the energy.
Oh, perfect. Well, you know, I've got a very similar situation. So I'm starting off with the Latias. I'll do my best to not show my hand on camera. I had my one mulligan, so I'll draw that. And then we'll draw for turn. And let's see. This is looking pretty rough, honestly. This is going to be a Ultra Ball for. Let me see if I even got anything in here. Got ourselves. Okay, we've got some pieces sitting in the deck. I just need to make sure I can get them. We're going to go ahead and Ultra Ball for everyone's favorite cat, Meowth.
For the Meowth.
I don't even know why I'm shuffling because I'm just going to go ahead and grab everyone's second favorite card, Liz Termination.
Now, I still get flamed to this day for not running Liz Termination in Rocket Bucks.
Yeah, there was that brief time period where Blaze Determination and Clefairy were seeing play in like every deck because everyone was like, "Oh, this is the counter to Dragapult." But yeah. I think people pretty quickly realized that Blaze Clefairy, unless you can set it up in one turn, it never attacks. Like it's Sorry,
it's just it's really awkward HP amount at 190.
Yeah.
Because not only does it get Phantom Dived, it can also be, Phantom Dive on the bench for 60 damage counters, or for 60 damage, and then Dusknoir for 13. It's like, that's perfect math right there to take it out on the bench without even having to do anything. Like, I just don't like it. I don't think it's a very good card.
Totally. And I would agree with you, except for that's the wrong one. Nice. Bug catching set. You didn't see anything on that first one, I'm sure. Let's see if we can find ourselves something. Okay, who we got? A couple pieces. Grab ourselves the Yanma and an energy. And okay, shopping list is being made mentally as we speak. I gotta find a ring light or something like a non-glare thing, and another additional camera for my face because I already bought one, but my computer is recognizing only one of them.
Gotcha.
Okay, we'll go ahead, slap an energy on here, and we'll retreat into the Meowth. And I think we're going to pass the turn. I think that's it for me.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and draw for turn. Start off with an Ultra Ball. Dropping a Giovanni and Transceiver. I'll take a Spidops to hand. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and evolve it. I'm going to shuffle before I rip Ariana here.
That's fair. So being on the eastern seaboard of the States, what is it like having so many regional tournaments next to you?
I actually haven't started going to them until just this last year. So my first one was Pittsburgh,
Okay,
and then I went to Milwaukee, and then Orlando, and now Baltimore's about to be my fourth.
nice.
Um, but I mean, yeah, it is kind of nice to have them all just in this area.
Yeah, it must be nice
Um,
being Big Pika's favorite, hey?
I wouldn't go that far, but
You know what? I would go that far because I had one regional nearby and they took it away from me.
Ariana for 7. 5, 6, 7. What was that one?
We had Vancouver, and that was the closest regional. Everything else was either in the States or in Toronto. So it's like, okay, either you're spending $1,000 to go play Pokemon in the States, or you're spending $1,000 to go fly to Toronto.
All right, I'm attaching an energy to the Spidops.
Yep,
I'm gonna go. Let's go Ultra Ball. Gonna drop a Grass Energy and an Articuno.
fair enough. Not playing against Alakazam, so that makes sense.
Grabbing another Spidops.
Now, Spidops goes to itself, right? It's not whatever Pokemon, whatever Rocket's Pokemon.
Yeah, it can only accelerate to itself.
Okay, I had it in my head that it could go to anybody, and that would be way better.
That would be. That would be. I feel like that would be like BDIF territory if that were the way it worked.
Yeah, just like a free Energy Excel to anything. Well, I guess
Yeah.
it'd probably be like to a Rocket's Pokemon, but still.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna play the factory. I'm gonna hit the factory for 2.
Yep. Putting in a shift.
And I'm gonna go charging up. I don't even know what I'm punching into right now. I'm pretty sure it's still the Latias.
It is the Meowth you've got up there
Oh, the Meowth. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna go Rocket Rush Knockout.
for 170,
180.
180.
Yeah,
God.
30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180.
Jeez. Okay, 2 prizes down, and it's not a good looking board on my side. There we go. Okay, well, we got some work to do. That is an Ultra Ball. Let's see. Probably can get rid of these. I want to say Ultra Ball away a Kieran and a Grass Energy. We're gonna go and try and find ourselves. I need something that can take a hit. Okay, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Fez off the Ultra Ball. Shuffle up. When it comes to sequencing and that kind of stuff, I feel like I'm still, like, I feel like I've got it, but I feel like it's also, like, it could be better. So this is what I would do. And let me know if you're in the same boat as me. I Fez first. Find our 3. and then it's the gear.
I think that's right actually, because I feel like you fez to see if you get what you were looking for, or if that helps your situation at all, and then you can poke gear to dig a little deeper. I feel like that's what I would do in that situation as well.
Well, it didn't help me either way because that's a Kieran.
Oof.
Luckily, I have another one in my hand, so I'll just shuffle up really quick. See if I can find something. And I don't have any thing for ability markers, but that it is tapped. Slap that under the gear. Let's see if we can.
Little Betos.
Oh man.
So you said this is the first deck that really popped off for your channel?
Yeah, I had been putting together a few videos. I think this was like the very first video I put out where I saw like substantial channel growth and then
Hmm.
also like sustained kind of viewership for a long period of time. I had been putting out shorts for not particularly long. Um,
That's how I found
oh,
you, is your shorts.
yeah, so that's the shorts is really all I had done up to that point in time. And I'm just looking at my hand now and I'm realizing I'm not super duper smart. That's a night stretcher. So instead of worrying about trying to find a supporter off the deck, I can just grab Meowth again, play Meowth,
True.
grab ourselves Young Miss over here, and we're gonna start shuffling our hand back into our deck pretty quick here to see if I have anything else I need to do. Maybe slap that up often. Grab ourselves a Yama, and I think that might be it. I don't know if I want to take up that last bench space right now. So shuffle everything in, and we're drawing 8. We're hoping to find, well, a couple things. Honestly, we're hoping to find a lot. This has got to be a pretty good 8, because
Yeah, you got it.
getting smacked by the spider for a few turns means game over.
That's valid. All right.
Okay.
You're gonna pull your yen mega. You're gonna pull. I don't know what else you need actually.
Oh, you have too much faith in this deck. That's okay. We got the Yen Mega, so we do have something.
Nice.
Um, so we're gonna get after it. That is Yen Mega up to the front. And
Okay.
when I do, that's that Jet Cyclone ability. Somehow I managed to box my deck. Grab ourselves 3 more grass energy. Attach them to the Yen Mega. And I'm realizing I could probably bring this stuff down just a little bit. Get it all actually in the camera as opposed to all over the place. So there's that. And I think I think it might just be Jet Cyclone time, 210 damage to the active, and I gotta move 3 energy off. And honestly, 3 energy to the Fez.
The Fizz, gotcha. All right.
Onto the Fez.
Cool. I promote Mimikyu.
And I'll take my singular prize card.
Okay. Let's see. Let's evolve a Spite Ups. Let's go. Let's play the Energy Search.
He's digging, he's digging.
I'm gonna take the Energy Search to hand. I'm gonna actually go ahead and I'm not gonna shuffle yet. I'm gonna go Petrol for turn.
Now, is the Team Rockets
That-
Mimikyu copies any attack, or is that the gemstone mimicry one?
Terra attacks.
Terra attacks, Terra attacks. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go secret box with the petrol, and then I will use the secret box to discard nighttime mine and 2 grass
Mm.
energy.
Now, in my head,
Actually,
I'd always thought Team Rockets ran the max belt.
I don't. There's a lot of like debate about that in the Team Rocket community. I'm not a belt guy.
Is it
I
like
think
it's a heated debate? People are up in arms over the belt or the box.
pretty much, yeah. I mean, there's you're not gonna find a whole lot of overlap between the two. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a matter of like, do you value power or do you value consistency?
Gotcha, gotcha. I
See,
guess that is the dichotomy of Team Rocket. Do you value power or consistency? Because I mean, Man Alive in the show, they are not very consistent, except for when all of a sudden they are, and they can just like rattle together a big chain of events like in the movies, and
yeah,
really start taking some serious punches.
taking these three. With Stadium.
Okay,
All right. I'm gonna go charging up, charging up.
yeah,
I'm gonna well, actually, let me shuffle first, and then I'll hit the factory.
punching in the time clock, hitting a shift.
Exactly, exactly. I don't have to clock in anymore. I'm admin.
Oh right, there you go. Yeah, your salary man.
Yeah.
That'd be a really funny collaboration, like the Team Rocket admin and like the stereotypical like Japanese salaryman. Just like what would they even do? That'd be like a Team Rocket tuxedo or suit jacket for the everyday salaryman. Pretty funny.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Actually, no, that's not the move. All right, let's go energy switch. Move the energy from here to here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna punch with spite ups for 150.
Okay, 150 coming over. Let me put the dice on properly. There we go, 150 on the Yen Mega. And I'll go ahead and draw. Interesting. Okay. We'll go start off bug catching set. See if we can find anything useful. Well, that's an Ultra Ball, so we know that's in there. We do actually find something interesting. I gotta make sure to do my math properly here. Oh, nice. Got some vacuuming going on in the room beside us. We're just gonna grab a single Yen Mega off the top here. And while I'm taking my turn, I got a question for you. What about Pokemon made you want to start doing content creation?
So I've been into Pokemon since I was a kid. I think the leap into content creation came from um, so for reference, I had been doing content creation in some form or fashion for a while. I started out doing a little bit of Destiny 2 content, um, and that wasn't very successful at all. I did a little bit of shiny hunting content in VGC,
Okay.
also not very successful. And then I had been playing TCG for maybe like a year or two before I found a deck that I really vibed with, and that was my first video was on Palafin EX,
Okay.
and that was my guy. See, I got my little Finizen right here. Um, I love that deck even to this day. Like I never rule that deck out for any regional ever because it's like I would love to take it to one regional before it rotates.
Right.
Um, but that like I loved the build that I had so much for it that I was just like, I'm gonna make a video on it because I feel like no one's playing with this one, and that's kind of how it started. It's just like the more I thought about like, oh man, my first video is gonna suck. It's gonna be it's gonna be really, and it did suck. My first video did suck. But I was like, the more I think about that, the less I'm likely to do it. So I'm just gonna do it, and even if it sucks, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Just gonna get right into it.
Gotcha. Well, I didn't do my math properly. So I'm gonna play a boss's orders. And looking at your board here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Articuno off the bench and see
Okay.
if I can buy myself a turn.
All right.
So that's where I'm leaving things off. That's a boss's orders into nothing and a pass with my head held low.
Gotcha. All right. Let's draw for turn.
Just realized I did a total throat clear and didn't mute my microphone, so apologies for that one. That was rough.
Oh, you're fine, dude. All right. So in that case, I think all we really do is let's go to Giovanni. I'll send my Spite Ops to the active. I think I want.
Don't do it.
Give me the Meowth.
No. Oh wait, never mind. No, wait, yeah, no, that's bad. That's bad for me because that's prizes. Everything is going down.
Yeah, I don't have a guarantee that I can bench another Pokemon here, so I would go for the Fez. Otherwise, I'm playing it safe here. I'm gonna hit the factory for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it turned out to be a pretty good decision. All right, so I'll go ahead and I'll go charging up on this guy on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attach my Brave Bangle onto this guy and then swing for KO on the Meowth.
Meowth is gone. Bring up the Latias. Gotta get something going here. Charging up is not the name of an ability I thought a spider would have. Like, I understand, like, the energy's going on it. It's getting all charged up and that kind of stuff. But, like, I figured it'd be, like, like, gather resources or, like, something like Ninja Spider-esque. I just pictured this spider, like, just, like, bracing and, like, really, really having to force it to get that energy on. It doesn't seem like an easy task for a spider to do.
Valid. Yeah, I think it's one of those abilities that they keep reprinting. Like Dynamotor, for example, it used to be on Flaffy and now it's on Electric. Charging up
Okay,
used to be on like a couple of different Pokemon.
gotcha. That makes more sense. I only okay. So again, not again, but I guess I can kind of do a bit of my backstory. All of a sudden, I only started playing Temporal Forces. That was like the first set that came out when I got into the game. I played Roaring Moon. That was the deck. I was walking through Walmart and I saw the deck or the not the deck, the box collection for Roaring Moon, and it was on sale at Walmart for $25 each. And I was like,
Awesome.
I gotta get this. And so I bought 3 of them. And this is crazy because I bought 3 of them at Walmart and there was still stock on the shelves, which is
Yeah,
like
it was a different time
it
then.
was a different time back in the good old days. And
Yeah.
when you could go buy a box set of the new Pokemon that comes out for $25, buy 3 of them and still leave some for the kiddos behind you. Um,
I'll never forgive Logan Paul.
I know that guy and him and like it's all like the virtual entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? Where it's just
Hmm.
like, oh, this is the next big investment. We'll go ahead
Yeah.
and flip the script, see if we can find anything. I mean, we did, but it's not good. It's a little bit too late. But we'll go to Mega Kangaskhan. Will. I think
What's
that's
the
it. I
HP on
think
Yanmega?
Yanmega's got 280.
280. Gotcha.
Yeah, so we got 280. We're gonna go ahead and Jet Cyclone, take the KO, and shuffle 3 energy onto Mega Kangaskhan.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna lead the Mimikyu here. Let's draw for turn. I'm gonna bench the Mewtwo,
Oh.
attach the Rocket Energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use the charging up ability here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go Team Rocket's Giovanni. I'll take the damaged Yanmega.
Oh.
Send a Mewtwo up to the active. I got Energy Switch.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
it.
yeah.
That's the game. Okay, game one. The Mewtwo is just too fast. I should say the Mewtwo. The Spidops is just too fast.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, like I won't even put the Mewtwo down if I don't have to. Everyone calls it a Mewtwo deck. I'm down to one Mewtwo. I only play the one, and he was prized for most of the game. So
I mean, that's fair. I mean, Mewtwo, there can only be one, right? He
yeah,
is the
exactly.
apex Pokemon.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I like every time I see it referred to as Team Rocket's Mewtwo, I cringe a little. It's because I feel like that's not what the deck is.
Yeah. So what would you feel is a more like if you had to actually give the deck a name and it's not just like Rocket Box or like Team Rocket's Tarantula and like that's what I think that's one of my not gripes, but it's like some creativity in deck naming would be
Yeah.
phenomenal.
So I mean, I feel like the standard way to play it, like how people use like 4 Liz Determination, the Liz Clefairy, two Psychic Energy, like the standard way to play this deck.
Yeah.
I feel like you're okay to call it Team Rocket's Mewtwo because I feel like you're investing a lot into the Mewtwo being your main attacker. The way I play it is not like that at all. I play it as a box deck. So for me, Rocket Box is like the best way to describe it because I have a number of attackers for a number of things.
Gotcha.
Um, because like I run Wobbuffet, I run Sneasel. When I heard you're bringing the Mega, I thought about taking in the Zapdos as well, but I'm like, nah, I wouldn't do that to him.
Oh, hey, well I'm
The
happy you
Zap,
didn't. That's it makes a bad matchup worse.
yeah, yeah, Zapdos would be kind of nasty. But yeah, so like I have a bunch of options to make a bunch of different things attackers. Like I even keep a water energy um, in my binder just in case. One of the things that I've been preaching about this deck is that you should have about 10 side cards that you're ready to tech in at any moment, depending on like what the vibe is of the room.
Okay.
Um,
So this is like you gotta be like the Swiss Army. It's like it's a rough probably what like 50 55 cards are gonna be staying the same and probably 5 cards here and there can be swapped around at a moment's notice.
yeah, and that's the reason why I don't play Lilith's Termination or Lilith's Clefairy is because like I have 5 extra spots there to tech in a bunch of stuff depending
Right.
on what I'm going up against.
Yeah.
Uh, so I've got the handheld fan for Festival Lead. I've got the Sneasel for the Mega Excadrill match. Um, I've got Nighttime Mine for Dragapult. It's like I'm ready for everybody, basically.
Gee. Now, I don't think anyone would argue with me if I said that you are the premier Team Rockets. You're the champion of the Team Rockets deck. If you look at the current meta, for one, how do you think your deck is gonna fare at Worlds? And two,
Um,
what do you think is having the whole half the field be Dragapult scary for your deck?
so calling me the premier on Team Rocket is very kind. I appreciate that. I feel like the deck has mostly left me at this point because my decision not to play Liz Clefairy is extremely unpopular. Everyone feels like you need Clefairy in the deck in order to, beat Dragapult at all. I definitely don't agree. I'm definitely more like 65-35 into Dragapult. It's not an auto win by any means, but we're pretty good into it generally speaking. They have their crushing hammers. We have charging up. We're not really too worried about that. Um, like it's not a bad matchup with or without it. I just don't feel like it's necessary. That being said, yeah, Rocket Box does have a very good matchup into Dragapult. Uh, but I feel like I don't know what it is I think it's the fact that most builds go max belt,
Hmm.
that the deck is really inconsistent for a lot of people. Like it doesn't do well in big tournaments like that, like for like a 8 or 9, possibly 13 rounds, because there is about a 20% chance that this deck just never gets off the ground. You never get to see a turn two because you whiff your proton, you don't get a second Pokemon in play. Uh, and anytime you whiff proton, it's just chalked. Like it's just a terrible, terrible time. Um, my build is kind of meant to resist that, right? Where I have Secret Box, so it's like one extra shot at Proton. I have Kangaskhan, which is not really he's not really my cornerstone tech. He's more of a tech against bricking, right? Because all I need is a double rocket energy and it's ready to go. It can start swinging on turn one, going second, even if everything went wrong. Like if I never got to bench a second Pokemon, I never got my Proton, I never got anything else. All I need is Kangaskhan, Team Rocket Energy. I'm fine.
Dang. So you've got like, I mean, you've got everything picked. Like this is like what Lost Box used to be like, where it was like you have your engine, you have the Comfey, and in this case you've got the Team Rockets, Spite Ops, and then it's just like, what do I go? What are my attackers with that energy acceleration? How do I fit the deck to the meta?
Yep. Yeah. Essentially, the way I play it is like I will be evaluating the meta all the time and be like, okay, these are the trends. They're starting to play Crushing Hammer. That means we should make Spite Ops our main attacker. Like normally, you wouldn't think so, right? You would think Spite Ops is, you have the weakness, with Mewtwo. Why not play Mewtwo? Uh, no, because Crushing Hammer makes that matchup really awkward now. So I think Spite Ops becomes the main attacker now. You just evolve one at a time to make sure you're
Dang.
not taking damage off your Phantom Dive. But so yeah, I do spend a lot of time thinking about this deck and thinking about the meta matchups with this deck. So if anything, I would say I'm the content creator that spent the most time with the deck. I wouldn't call myself the best at the deck or the best resource for the deck by any means, but I definitely spend a lot of time on it.
I mean, it's just spending time with the deck. I think is how you become the best resource, because everyone can kind of flock to the amount of games that have been played, particularly on your channel, and just see like, okay, maybe even if it's not the top way to build it, it's like, okay, well now I've got an idea on how I think I should build it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
for me, it's like the deck builder's deck, right?
yeah.
Because it's got so many options. Like Team Rocket has a lot of cards printed for it. I was even looking at freaking Team Rocket's Grimer as a solution for the Mega Excadrill matchup.
Okay, I don't know Team Rocket's grammar off the top of my head, but I'm interested to hear about it. We'll talk
Uh,
about it during game two. I lost game once. I'm actually gonna choose to go first this time.
okay.
In a weird way. I think that might help me out. Just to see if I can
Okay.
outpace that Team Rocket's um, Spy
I have
Ops.
Mulligan.
You got Mulligan? Okay.
Yep.
I'll put my prizes out, and then that's one for the Mulligan. It's a very similar start to the last game for me. We got the Latias to start.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All right. So,
So you said you.
sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead. You said you started playing in Temporal Forces. When did you make your first video?
Yeah, I started playing in Temporal Forces. I made my first video like January 2nd of this year. So January 2nd, 2026
Oh, okay.
is
Oh,
when I
wow.
made my
Yeah. So
first
you're.
videos.
Yeah. You kind of like crashed into the scene like really well.
Yeah, I mean, I think my shorts did a really good job like generating subscribers and kind of a holdover audience. I haven't gone through and like purged my old videos off my channel, but if you go and take a look, they are
It's like,
second mulligan. They are the old videos on my channel. I would batch make them, so I'd spend, I don't know, 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours at night. And this was like, I had never done video editing ever before making these videos. And I used the,
you would have fooled me. Really
yeah,
good at it.
well, have you seen my old videos? They are they're not pretty. It's I did I was like, how do what kind of content can I make? Because I'm not a professional in the game. I didn't want to be spouting too much of my opinion without anything to back it up. And then I later on kind of decided to spout my opinion anyways. But the very first videos I made were guess that card, where I would just like take a JPEG of a card, throw it into Microsoft Paint, and then I would like draw boxes over certain parts of the card and just like take screenshots of that card as I was like putting the boxes over. So I had like this kind of list of photos that I could back just put all in a sequence and put like a 5 second timer on each one and just take a guess that card. I had copyrighted music on every single one of those videos,
Oh,
and
jeez.
I was just like just throwing them up there. And then I should take a look at what like my actual very first like proper. I think it was Team Rocket's Honchcrow was the very first deck that I actually um, put some effort into making. Let me just double check that because I think it was Team Rocket's Honchcrow.
Nice. Launchcrow's a fun deck.
Um, well, actually, no. The very first video I made that did well was taking a look at post rotation all stars between Stevens Metagross and Mega Lucario EX. So, hot
Mm.
dog boy, was I ever wrong on that front. But it's like, you know what? Everyone was saying it. Might as well hop on the bandwagon. Okay, so I'll go ahead and kick us off here. We
Okay.
got Latias and Yanma and Banyeri to start us off. I'll take my two mulligans and my draw for turn. We're gonna try and sweeten the hand with a little bit of bug catching, going on an excursion, catching some specimens, see what we can find, and it is profitable as it turns out. That's a good one. Let's
Nice.
see. Let's see.
Bug catching set is another one that's kind of like a hot topic in the Team Rocket community. I don't believe in it because I always whiff it, but
So it's
it's
definitely
popular.
it's a to catch or not to catch. It's well, it's okay. So you've got like this like a dichotomous key of Team Rockets where it's like, do I play the belt? Yes or no. Okay, next question. Do I play the bug catching set? Yes or no.
Yeah, there's that, and there's like, I mean, like I guess everyone has their own way of playing it. Because I am a believer in four Giovanni, four stadiums. A lot of people aren't on that. Like I kind of play it like differently every week, almost.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
And so
mean, you're
people are always,
constantly changing it to fit the meta.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I can get behind that for sure. I'm just gonna
yeah.
attach and I'm gonna pass. That's my
All right,
turn.
sounds good. Let's draw for turn. All right, I'm gonna put the Mewtwo on the bench. I'm gonna put Prism Tower as my stadium. I think I am going to set the move. I guess that's the move. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go Transceiver.
It's such a strong turn one to just be like, oh, I've got Meowth on a stick. Like I don't actually need to play the card because I can just grab any supporter from my deck.
Yeah, it's so good. All
And
right,
it's
we
also I
have
love that Ariana isn't just like, oh, I if you have three or more, it's like no, if you have only Team Rockets Pokemon on your bench, it could you could have one Team Rockets Pokemon on your bench. You're still getting 8 cards.
I'm gonna go Petrol for Bucks. I'm gonna use Bucks to drop Pulris, Geo, and Transceiver.
Yep.
Ariana, Energy Search, Factory. do you have in the active?
I'll show you. I've got a Latias EX sitting in the active.
Gotcha. I'll take a handheld fan as my last card in the box.
If moving 3 energies off of my active wasn't good enough already, now I gotta remove the 4th one.
I'm gonna play the energy search I just pulled.
Yeah.
Grab a grass, stick it on that. Also going to attach a handheld fan onto my Mewtwo.
Mm-hmm.
This is all discard. I'm going to shuffle before I rip the Ariana.
I had noticed it. The way you set up your board is so different than the way I do mine. You put your discard pile way up at the top.
Oh, yeah. I know that some people do it the opposite way. They put their deck in front and their discard next to them.
So is that just because like opponents are always like, oh, can I check your discard pile? But they never ask to check your deck.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. I could get behind that.
That's just usually how I've seen it done. I don't know.
Yeah. That's funny. The yeah, it's everyone does things differently. It's a cool part of the Pokemon community.
Yeah. I'm gonna Ariana for 6.
Yeah.
2, 5, 6. All right, what we got? Articuno. Cool. Let's put you down.
Dropping the burden up.
I think I just actually I will go Ultra Ball here. Let's go Ultra Ball, drop this and this. I'm gonna drop a Psychic and a Team Rockets Factory. Just for a Tarantula. And with that, I'm just gonna swing for 30 takedown.
30 taken onto the Latias.
Yeah, and then 10 to myself.
All right. Latias damaged, but still hanging in there. We're drawing our card. That'll be, got ourselves the Yanmega EX off the bug catching set last turn. We're going to play Lose Termination. Fresh 8. See if I can draw into some secondary attackers. That'd be pretty phenomenal. I've had it before playing this deck where I basically the exact same turn attach lilies, and I've drawn into like just a handful of energy and then not had enough on my very first attack to actually get enough energy off the buzzing boost to even power up a single Yanmega. Yeah, it was.
How much do you play?
I played 9 grass and 2 prism. It's 9 grass, 2 prism, and the 2 prism are solely for the Clefairy for the Dragon Ball matchup.
Oh, you do play Clefairy in here. Gotcha.
I do.
Okay.
Ouch. That's not what I wanted to see, in all honesty. That's pretty rough.
Does your attack, your 210 attack on your Yanmega, does that require you to move it all to one Pokemon, or is that just however you like?
It has to go to 1. It's the burden I bear, unfortunately. Everything has to go to 1. So like the 3 energy attackers, like Mega Kangaskhan and Fez, are pretty good. One other thing that's nice is I do play the Mega Lopunny to just kind of cycle. If I don't feel like I have a good attacker lined up, I can just attach 1 to the Mega Lopunny and then retreat on the next turn to guarantee like a bigger attack, just to kind of keep the pressure on the whole time. And so I moved Mega to the active, so I gotta go ahead and grab myself a few energy cards and shuffle up. So the very first Pokemon game that I bought with my own money was Pokemon Platinum. And
Nice.
I remember going to the Safari Zone after beating Crusher Week and playing just for hours to try and find the Yanma and Yanmega that are out there in the Safari Zone. Uh, and I feel like there was some reason that I couldn't find him that day. It was like they only showed up on days where it was raining, or it was like a specific day of the week where they'd show up. And so I had just spent hours of my life trying to find a Pokemon that it was physically impossible for me to find, which made me laugh. It was looking in hindsight, it's just like, man, the amount of time I had to go and just sit there and try and catch a single Pokemon on my DS is nuts. We'll attach a Prism Energy to Latias, and we'll just Jet Cyclone. Uh,
Okay.
210 to the active, and I'll move that 3 energy onto the Fez.
Knock the Tarantula. Got it. All right. So I'll go ahead and move the Mewtwo to the active.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna evolve my Spidops here. I'm gonna go Prism Tower, discard double Giovanni.
Dang.
Draw.
Is
Okay.
that 4 Giovanni in the bin?
I think I've got 2 in the bin. Oh, 3 in the bin actually.
Dang.
Okay. And I'm gonna go. Well, actually, let's bump my own stadium for a factory. Then I play Ariana
That's
for
fair.
7, 6, 7. Yikes. Okay. Here, let's go Tarantula to the bench. I'm gonna Ultra Ball the Proton and the Grass Energy.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go Kangaskhan here.
Now, this is the first time I've ever played against the Mega Kangaskhan, so give me a refresh. What does it do?
This is Team Rocket's Kangaskhan. It first attack is Comet Punch. You flip 4 coins and you do 30 damage for each heads.
Okay.
Second one is Wicked Impact, 120 damage plus 100 if you play the Team Rocket supporter this turn.
Okay, so you're hitting for what? That's 220?
220, yeah. If I can get 3 energy on it.
Gotcha. Which, with the charging up and all the energy switching, doesn't seem like too difficult of a task.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Let me see. So I have thinned out all I could. Now I'm gonna go Team Rocket's Factory for 2. Oh, we were almost there. All right, I'm gonna go charging up on this Spidops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attach a grass to the Mewtwo.
Yep.
And I pass.
Okay. We. I always feel like I get that in my head where whenever I'm playing a game, I always refer to myself as like, oh, we will go and do this. We'll do this. We'll do this.
I do the same thing.
It's me. There's no one else here besides me sitting in this chair. Okay.
It's we the audience, you know.
That's true.
I'm standing with you, you know.
There we go. It's a solidarity thing. We together will play some Pokemon.
Yeah.
I gotta try and figure this out because I got to hit for 280.
If we fail, it's on y'all.
That's right. It's your fault if we fail. How do I do this? I can get close, but 280 is a big number. I might have to try and figure something else out. Do you have just look at you have the Articuno on the bench? Does Articuno prevent damage?
No.
It's effects of
It's
attacks.
just effects of attacks. Yeah.
Okay. And you've got Articuno, Tarantula, Spidops, and Kangaskhan sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. I think I've probably forecasted what my plan is here. Let's drop an energy onto the Baneri. We'll play a Pokegear. While I'm doing this, what was the decision for you? Like, how did you come up with the name Chef Husky?
So so I cook. I just like not like professional or anything like that. Just like for a fun hobby. I've been referred to as Chef Husky by my friends. Uh, and the reason why is because my gamer tag throughout my Xbox years through Steam or whatever has always been Red Husky 226.
Okay.
And so for whatever reason, my friends started calling me Chef Husky, just because that Husky is who they referred to me as, and Chef is what I do. And so that originally was going to be a channel name for content that I was going to do with our dog, who's no longer with us at this point.
Where
But
did I?
that was going to
Oh,
be the huh?
sorry. I played Liz Determination, shuffled my deck, but didn't shuffle my hand into my deck. So I drew six
Oh
cards
no,
and then was like, why do I have a second pile here? That's
that's a
weird.
DPL, I believe.
That is a
No,
DPL.
I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. Uh, yeah, no. So that like originally the content was gonna be I was gonna like make food for people and then make a dog safe version for the husky. Um, but then like eventually that plan never got to be, and so I decided to make that my channel name anyway, but for Pokemon TCG content.
That okay. You had me with all the you do cooking and that used to be, and then when you brought in the dog all of a sudden to the story, it that blindsided me. That was pretty
Oh
good.
yeah.
That was not where I was expecting the story to go. Uh, and so I'm guessing just based off of the, I'll play Mega Kangaskhan. Just based off of the kind of initial food theme with the story, picking Munchlax as your mascot was pretty easy.
Yeah, actually it was gonna be Gengar originally. That was the idea, but I don't know. It's like a hibachi chef Gengar thing that I think they introduced with Pokemon Go. They have like a whole plushie line for it and all that. Um, but then my niece got me a little Build-A-Bear, a Munchlax Build-A-Bear. Let me grab that real quick.
The Munchlax Build-A-Bear.
This little guy.
Holy cow.
And yeah, and so I was like, you know what? He eats.
I mean, that boy does
That
eat.
he does eat.
That's fair.
So I figured that's the guy. That's the mascot.
That's fair.
He's not even one of my favorites. He just kind of fits the vibe.
I mean, that's he fits the yeah, that is phenomenal. I've never seen that plush before, and there's no Build-A-Bears near me, so I'm like I don't know what to do on that front. But if
Mm.
they ever make a Torterra plush, that's gonna be a tall order to ask for. But if they do, I'll be buying it. I'm gonna go ahead and Cruel Arrow. We'll see what do you got going on here.
Right? We got I think the only thing under 100 is this one.
Yeah,
Uh Otherwise, yeah, Cruel Arrow can really go wherever.
yeah. I'll go ahead and take out the Tarantula and snag my second prize card,
Sounds good. All right.
and we'll go from
Let's
there.
draw for turn. Hmm. All right. Let's go charging up. Ugh, give me the energy. Thank you. All right. What's your board looking like?
My board is looking, I'm not gonna lie, pretty good. Oh, and now it's gone completely. There we go. Yeah, I've got Fez in the active. Got a couple guys on the bench. Couple support Pokemon. Got the Baniri,
Gotcha.
the the Yanmega, the Latias, and the Kangaskhan just kind of waiting in the wings.
Okay. In that case, I will take. I'm gonna go Giovanni.
Mm-hmm.
My fourth Giovanni. I'll take the Yen Mega to the active.
You got it.
And
Fun
let me.
fact: it does not trigger buzzing boost. It only happens on uh, during your turn. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that Yanmega is energyless.
I'm gonna stick a rocket energy on the Kanga,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna rocket rush for what do I got? 120.
120.
Yeah, I got 120.
Sounds good. Okay. Go ahead and draw. I mean, that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and play Prime Catcher. I'm gonna take a look at the board really quick. We'll
Yeah.
grab the Articuno, I think.
Uno. All right.
And I'll bring up Mega Kangaskhan off of that. We'll use its ability, draw 2 cards. We'll attach 1 for turn to the Yanmega, retreat the Kangaskhan back to the bench, buzzing boost to grab some energies
Nice.
from the deck. I didn't do my math properly. Hot dog.
Uh-oh.
Again, second time.
How many?
1. That's bad.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't prize check. 1 goes up. Not good. At the very least, though, I think. Ooh, yeah, I'm just looking at this. This isn't pretty. We'll go ahead and Ultra Ball away Psyduck and a Yanma to grab Mega Lopunny.
Mega slop.
Mega Slopunny. This Mega Lopunny, it didn't, I feel like it didn't do anything when it first came out. Like it was like, oh, okay, like yeah, we're trying like the Dunsparce Mega Lopunny deck, and it was okay. It wasn't like that. It won the regionals. Was that Mateus that won it with
Mhm.
it was the Mega Lopunny Dusknoir Dunsparce build. And then after that, it just got like teched into the ground. Everyone knew what was coming. It was okay, Psyduck. It's Team Rocket's Watchtower. We're taking away everything. And now it's
Yeah.
back with Bronzor or Bronzong. Like, what is that? What is that kind of story arc? Just like left with one, came back with another, and it is doing numbers. I think in the Tricky Gym 5K that just happened over the weekend, I think it won it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it one of a recent. Yeah, that might have been the one, the Tricky
Yeah.
Gym one. Yeah, and I know it's been popping off recently. I don't really get it. I don't feel like Bronzong is a very good tech for it, but I mean, who am I to argue results? You know?
It's weird. I'm scale. First of all, I'm stuck with the Yanmega and the active, so that's the end of my turn. Um, I think it works good because you just get like that evolution jammer and just prevent any high HP Pokemon from hitting the bench, and then you just use the Dusknoir and it's just like a board wipe deck. Like it's the exact same thing as the the original build with the Dunsparce, but instead of filling your bench with the Dunsparce, you're just filling your bench with a Latias and just many Dusclops, and the Bronzongs try and just keep it all low to the ground.
Gonna
It's
go charging up on on the tarantula.
yep,
Sorry, the spite ups. I'm going to energy switch this over to the Articuno.
yeah.
Play that. I'm gonna retreat it
I feel like I know where this is going.
into the Mewtwo.
Mm-hmm.
Attach rocket energy. And I think with no discards, I have it right. It's you have 160 left.
I have 160 left. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I'll do no discards, erasure ball for 160.
Gone. That is a very gone. Let's just see. What am I bringing up here? We'll bring up the Mega Kangaskhan. I gotta get a new keyboard for this because every time I click to switch the buttons over, I can hear it. I can't hear it. I can see the audio level on my microphone spike, so it's definitely picking up the like mechanical keyboard clack just over and over and over again. Yeah, I just realized that. So that's fun. Okay. We have our Mega Kangaskhan. We're gonna draw for turn. I will go ahead and draw two more off of the Mega Kangaskhan. Let's just check. 4 prize cards, loaded bench. What am I gonna do here? We'll play boss's orders onto the or the Spite Ops, and then we'll do our free retreat into Megalopony. Flip the script. Uh-oh. We'll Buddy Poffin, grabbing ourselves another Yama. Shuffle up. And this will be a pretty quick turn on my end, I think. It's just going to be that. What is it? Gale Thrust for for 230. Look at that.
Yep. Okay. Knockout. I'll go ahead and promote the Mewtwo. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will lead with the Ultra Ball, dropping a Spite Ops in the Nighttime Mine.
Yep.
Grab me a new Tarantula.
What's your opinion on playing the Forest in the deck?
The only reason why I might want it would be like for Mega Starmie, but I prefer to just like take advantage of other people's forests when they put it down. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think it's as universal as like other like counter stadiums would be.
Yeah, that's fair. The I've seen lists kind of floating around of like it's just I think just back to the same point of
Mm.
how Team Rocket's whatever you want to call it is just this Swiss Army knife where whatever you need to make it work kind of fits in. I've definitely seen lists rocking like 2 copies of the Forest.
Interesting. I know I've seen it before. I'm not really a believer in it.
I mean, that's
I'm
fair.
gonna
I don't know
go.
if I am either.
I'm gonna go Erasure Ball 160, no discards.
Okay. There is 160 onto the Mega Lopunny. We'll start our turn with the draw. And it's going to be a retreat into Pheasantipity. It's more than likely not going to survive a turn against Team Rocket's Mewtwo, so we're going to have to try and be a little bit sneaky here. How do I do this? Let's start off with the Buddy Buddy Poffin. Let me just check my deck here.
Yep.
Okay. Fail to find off the Buddy Buddy Poffin. We'll Meowth. Grabbing ourselves a Boss's Orders. We'll go ahead and play it. We'll grab the Team Rockets Kangaskhan, I think.
All right.
And from there, it's looking a little bit hectic. We'll Night Stretcher to grab Yanmega EX back. We'll play it just to protect that Yanma. Don't know if I want to bench another one after this. Why am I shuffling my discard pile? All right.
I do that all the time.
It's just like so used. Like I'll grab a pile of cards, shuffle it, shuffle it, shuffle it.
Yeah. That's the fidgeting.
It's the fidgeting. It's the card player's itch. Just gotta shuffle.
Yeah.
It's this all the time where it's like everyone's just like constantly like just every time.
Yeah. I do it.
It's I know people that are just like it just annoys them so badly when it's like, oh man, just like leave your cards alone. Or like this one always gets me where people like sit there and just like just riffle the edges.
Oh yeah. I've seen that.
That one.
I've seen that.
That's the only one of all of the card player like fidgets. That's the only one where it's like, okay, I'm like trying to think of a line, and it's just like
I think it's when people do this thing where they just like, or they're just like, I don't know, they're like aggressively like pulling their cards away from each other like that.
Yeah, no, I know the one too. It's just like it's this like instinct. It's once you get into this like flow state of playing cards, it's just your hands can't stop moving. They have to be just
Yeah.
Everything is just constant. Okay, so I got the Cruel Arrow going. Cruel Arrow is going to go after that Tarantula on the bench.
Yep, figured as much.
And we're going to take our fourth prize card.
All right, draw for turn. I guess just Night Stretcher for the guy back.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna let's do that. Let's go. Let's do a harder treat off the Kangaskhan.
Mm-hmm.
Back into the Mewtwo. Reattach the Team Rocket Energy, and then just discard it off the Erasure Ball for 220.
You got it.
None of that felt good, but it's what I'm doing.
It was a necessary evil. All right. Let's see if I can muster something together here. It's not looking particularly good. Okay, we'll start with the Run Errand. Yoch. And this is the only new inclusion I made in the last few sets. Special red card. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of hand disruption.
All right. Let me just make sure that. Okay, there we go.
I don't know what I'm going to do here now. I think I got to try and find a way to get energy back. I just don't know.
You play Recyclers?
I do. I play one. And I know it's in the deck, so it's just a matter of, can I top deck into it? We'll
You got it.
play Lilies. Shuffle the hand, making sure to grab the hand to shuffle it in this time. Not just going to leave two separate piles on the table. And we got a kind of a funky situation rolling here where if I get this, I feel like I have a chance. If I don't, I think that might be curtains.
I think you're in a better spot than you think.
Yeah. Okay, we got our 6 cards. That is not gonna do it. What's your energy situation looking like? You got
Energy on board. I got 3 on the Mewtwo, and then that's it.
okay. You only got 2 prize cards left. So you're hitting 160 max right now. Okay, let's see. Let's just see. If it's there, it's there. I gotta try and find something else here right now. Do I do that? Or do I just leave it? Maybe I just leave it.
I think you should put the Meowth in the active, personally.
Yeah. Do you? just get the free win. I don't know why I was even thinking about doing that. What stadium do you got there?
You said what?
What stadium is on the bench there?
Oh, factory.
Factory. Okay, I'll bump it with nighttime mine.
Valid. I do love that card.
It does wonders against Dragapult, especially now with people playing hammers and like being super conservative with their energy. Having that
Yeah.
mind where it's like, okay, actually, one more, please. It also makes the KO on the Dragapult with 3 energies feel really, really good.
It's just a little extra added insult where I can Phantom Dive them for 1 energy attachment. They need 3.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I love
Okay,
Mimikyu so much.
that's it. I'm just gonna leave the Mega Kangaskhan up there. I gotta try and dig for a recycler.
All right, sounds good. Draw for turn. I'm gonna go Night Stretcher. Grab me my Spite Out spec. I'm gonna go charging up, only to discard it again off of the Erasure Ball for 220.
220 coming in hot. We get some more dice here. Okay. I mean, math was never my strong suit, so I do everything in 5s. It's like 5.
That's fair.
Okay. We gotta find a recycler. That's not a recycler. We gotta run errand. Recycler. It's there.
Oh, nice.
That's 3, 4, 5. We'll get all the energy we can. Shuffle it into the deck, and now I've got to find one of them. This is going to come down to whether or not Lily's Determination hits me into a single grass energy. I can see 2 grass energy, but if I see more than 2, that is also not good because then I can't attack again. Okay.
I'm just happy to have made it this far after having been this long without a supporter.
Again, shuffled without putting my hand into the deck. but I caught it before I drew my cards. So now I just got a really well shuffled deck. Oh, I didn't even play my lilies. Man alive. Lilies. I swear I have it in my hand. Okay, 6 cards. We got 1, which is all we need. We're putting it onto the Yen Mega, retreating the Yen Mega, or sorry, retreating the Kangaskhan. Buzzing Boost to grab 3 more.
Solid.
And then
All right.
we're going to hit for 210 and move energy around.
I also have a
onto-
handheld fan on my Mewtwo, so I'm gonna move that last energy onto the Meowth.
Okay, sounds good. I'll put 1 there right now. And we'll move all this energy from Yen Mega onto Mega Kangaskhan? Maybe? I think so.
All right. Sounds good. I'll draw for turn. Ariana, there you are. Good to see you. I'm gonna attach.
Mm-hmm.
Charging up, and I think I just had
That's
a
a
game with
ritual. That's it.
yeah.
Oh, I needed it to be no more energies. It all came down to the energy battle at the end. Finding energies, who could get the energies onto their Pokemon. And that's it.
Yeah.
Chef, you take it down. Very first episode of Buddy Talkin.
Let's go.
Reigning supreme,
Good,
which
good game.
means that we get to play. This is the closer for the episode. We get to play a very, very special, very, very fun game that I have dubbed Sleeve It or Eat It.
Oh god.
Which
Now by eat it, are you like literally saying you're gonna eat the card or
I'm saying literally I'm going to eat the card. So
Jesus?
we talked about this a little bit earlier. What I've got here in front is a pack of Pitch Black. Now I'm gonna open this pack, and whatever the hit is, Chef, it's your decision if I sleeve it or eat it.
Okay. All right. Let's go Mega Chandelier SAR.
There we go. 3 to the front. Holy cow. I did it wrong. But it's the Goldeen IR was one of the cards.
Oh, is it? Nice. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you eat that, dude.
Goldeen. I don't even know what the pack trick is because the rare was at the very back still.
It's 1 to the front.
1 to the front? I did 3 to the front. I was thinking of something completely different. Match that one up. Okay, let's go like this.
I think back in Sword and Shield era, it was 3 to the front. Now it's just 1.
Okay. I'm gonna edit that bit out. Nah, just kidding. Here's the actual pack opening. We got ourselves Psychic Energy, Primeape, Picky Peck, Poltergeist, Scentiscorch, Marshadow, Heatran, Tremendous Bomb. Got ourselves the IR Goldeen, a Chi-Yu, and the rare. Nope, it's an uncommon. Man, I suck at opening packs. That's probably why I don't do it on this channel very often. But there it is.
Nice.
The hit
All right.
was a Goldeen. It is your choice. Chef, am I sleeving it or am I eating it?
I'm not gonna make you eat that, dude. Let's just let's sleeve that up and then save it for me next time I see you at like a regional or something like that.
Sounds good.
I'll sign it for you.
There it is. All right. First one. Episode 1 of Buddy Talkin. Chef takes the win and spares me the pain of having to eat an IR.
Yeah, man.
Look at that.
That was good. GG's, man. It was fun.
That was sweet. So I'll close down my one here, and that's the end of the episode. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for showing up, Chef. Thanks so much for coming out, playing some games, kicking my butt with Team Rockets. Team Rockets Slopbox, Team Rockets
Team Rocket slot box.
Team
I'll take
Rockets
it.
Switch Army Knife, whatever you want to call it. It's a sick deck. You put a lot of work into it. I think those wins are definitely deserved.
Thank you.
Before we end off, do you got any? So, I mean, I know you do. I know you've got socials that you want to share. So, where can we find it? Where can we find your videos?
Mostly on YouTube and TikTok. That's where you'll find me. Chef Husky. I am on the road to 6,000 subs, and I am currently trying to figure out if I'm going to take Mega Chandler to Baltimore. So if I can get 100 new subs off my newest video, then that'll decide it for me. But aside from that, yeah, that's really all I got going on.
Right on. Okay, well, we'll put those into the video description. Thanks so much for watching, and again, Chef, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me. This
And
was
we'll
fun.
see everyone for the next episode.